Holy smokes, this knockout is brutal. It's so brutal. When somebody goes stiff like a board, like when they fall, their arms are locked, you know they were out cold and in so much damage on the way down from that shot. I was actually teaching my class yesterday, my kids class, and I was covering something similar to what happened in this fight scenario. And then I came in and I saw this Friday night fight from one, and I went, this is exactly what I was just teaching. And it just once again tells me that I'm teaching the right stuff, because this is so important. Defensively, also in terms of offense, this is a great tip, but defensively, this is gonna save you at some point in your fight career or even your sparring rounds. It's gonna save you. And we need to touch on it, and you need to stick around and watch this, because you don't want to get caught like this dude did. So first of all, this is our last day of our Strike Ready sale. If you like the defense tips, the offense tips that I give you on this channel, my defense course, the scope of it is just like, I don't even know, 10 times, 20 times as amazing as what I can do here, because we have 20 plus videos. And if you've been going, oh, I want the course, but you know, they're a little bit pricey. Well, perfect time right now. 67% off, 2 courses, $99, less than what it costs to go to a gym for a month, right? Gym memberships, 150 plus nowadays. So grab that, link down in the bio. Now, what we see here is the Thai fighter. I think he's a Thai fighter. He's fighting a Russian, I believe. He comes around with the round kick, and then he follows up with what was probably going to be a spinning back fist, but the Russian fighter rushes forward, so it's kind of like high forearm, if not elbow. Now, this is a great offensive tactic to work. Boom, boom. But we have to look at this from the defensive side. What went wrong and what you have to be on point looking for. Now, the main thing that I was teaching the kids this morning is we were doing front kick defense. I had them hollowing out or catching and pulling, doing the counter, and I had to stop them and go, whoa, 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 whoa. You guys are scooping, countering, and finishing here. And I said, what happens if the guy goes to throw the front kick, you scoop the front kick, and they come around with that? Or you catch the front kick, you drag them in, they're off balance, but they turn it into a spinning elbow. You have to be so ready for that, because that is a real possibility. Now, what we see in this fight here is a little bit different. The guy rides his own momentum through on the missed round kick to there, but it could happen when somebody blocks your round kick, scoops it through, right? I hit them, they scoop my leg through, and I just use that momentum to ride into a spinning technique. The lesson was, for the kids, always have those hands up when you finish, right? Scoop, boom, right back to here. What the Russian fighter did improperly was he created good distance on the round kick, but then moved forward with his hand a little bit too low. And I've told everybody time and time again that this is not the same as this. There's a height. And for me, the perfect height is where the glove touches my eyebrow. That means that I'm safe. Anything lower, and the guy can still come up and hit the top of the head. And if they come around with something and they hit you in the top of the head, it's still going to damage you. So always hand up, really darn high. Doesn't matter if you evade the first thing. When you come in for the second one, whatever your counter is going to be, he for some reason came off the left, which is weird because his left shoulder was already in front. Most people would have gone fade back and then follow up with the right, which would have kept him safe because at least this arm would have been out blocking. But you have to prioritize that defense. Whether it's after a defensive move or it's just me on the offense, doesn't matter. But prioritize it, because it's going to save you and you're not going to get laid out stiff like this dude here, right? So add that in, guys. It's going to help you so much. And even if you're just sparring light, at some point somebody's going to be like, huh, and they're going to set you up so well. Remember, it's not always just on full round kicks. You can absolutely do that. You can throw a full round kick and the person moves backwards and you just happen to miss and then ride it in. But I could also be at correct round kick distance. This is a great offense tip. If I'm at correct round kick distance, but this guy keeps blocking effectively, then I just don't extend my leg. And then I ride into that spinning back fist. Or if my distance is More appropriate, my spinning elbow. So good offensive and defense tips there. Guys, thanks for joining. I'll see you back here again soon.